similar figures, and we had defined what are similar figures. Any two polygons having same number of sides are said to be similar under the two conditions. If the corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are proportional. Yesterday I had also introduced what are corresponding angles and corresponding sides. It's a very important definition, children. You have to write it in the notes. Let us solve few examples based on this concept. One of the examples what it is given in the textbook is displayed on the board. There are two quadrilaterals. As I said, a figure having four sides are called as quadrilaterals. Here I have mentioned when we compare any two polygons, those polygons should have same number of sides. When you compare any two figures, whether they are similar or not, you have to check whether the two polygons are having same number of sides. Our first condition is satisfied in this figure. Both are quadrilaterals having the four sides, and they have given four angles. Angle A, B, C, E is measured as 105 degree, 100 degree, 70 degree and 85 degree in the quadrilateral A, B, C, D. In the same way, in the quadrilateral P, Q, R, S, angle P is 105, Q is 100 and R is 70 and S is 85 degree. Again, in the sides of the quadrilateral is given as 1.5 centimeter and BC is 2.5 centimeters and the length of CD is 2.4 centimeters and the length of AD is 2.1 centimeters. Similarly, the length of other polygon is 3.0 is nothing but 3 centimeter, 5.0 is 5 centimeter, 4.8 centimeter and 4.2 centimeter. Both the quadrilateral angle as well as length of the sides of the quadrilateral are given. We have to check whether these two polygons are similar or not. First condition, I have to check whether the corresponding angles are equal. Let me consider in quadrilaterals A, B, C, D and P, Q, R, S. Let us identify the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are those which measures the same. For angle A, which is the equal angle in the quadrilateral PQRS, it is clearly visible angle A is equal to angle B. So we can say the corresponding angle of A is angle B. Similarly, the corresponding angle of B is angle Q because both measures 100 degree. Corresponding angle of C is angle R and corresponding angle of D is angle S. How are these angles? They are all equal. Hence the first condition is satisfied. But we cannot say under one condition whether these two quadrilaterals are similar. We have to check the other conditions also. Which is that other condition? We have to identify the corresponding angles and find their ratio. First let us find out corresponding angles. Angle A is equal to angle B. Angle B is equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle R. Angle D is equal to angle S. Corresponding angles are equal. Next condition is, let us check whether the corresponding sides ratios are equal. The corresponding side to AB is PQ. Yesterday I had taught you how to write the ratio. It is nothing but the rational form of the sides. AB, its corresponding side is PQ. Its ratio is AB by PQ. What is the length of AB? 1.5. Length of PQ is 3.0, which is nothing but 1.5 by 3. Why did I ignore 0? 3.0, this 0 does not have any value of the decimal digit. So I can consider only as 3. How to divide this decimal by a whole number? Take 15 by 3 in the numerator. After one decimal point, there is one digit. So you insert so many zeros in the denominator. I repeat, after decimal point, there is one digit in the numerator. So many zeros has to be used in the denominator. It is very easy to cancel now. 15 ones are 15 twos are. Ratio is 1.2. Now let us consider the corresponding ratio of the other side of the quadrilateral. BC. The corresponding side of BC is QR. What is the length of BC? It's 2.5. Length of QR is 5.0. As I said, 5.0, 6.0, 7.0, anything after decimal point, if you have 0, you can ignore 0, its value is only 5. So I can write it as 2.5 by 5. Now 25, if you are very good in dividing decimal by a whole number, directly you can divide it as 5 ones are 0.5s are, you can do it. Or else if you find it difficult, you can remove the decimal place and make it as a whole number. 5. After decimal point, there is a single digit in the numerator. So many zeros has to be taken in the denominator. So 25 ones are, 25 twos are. Again the ratio is 1.1 by 2. The other side, CD. Its corresponding side is RS. Children, I think you are able to identify the corresponding side. See, the corresponding side of CD is RS. What is the length of CD? 2.4 centimeter. Length of RS is 4.8 centimeter. Now you see, after decimal point, there is one digit in the numerator. In the denominator, same thing. After one digit, after a decimal point, there is one digit. So you can ignore the decimal digits and you can write it as 24 by 48. Why did I do this? If you remove decimal point here, you have to place 1 0 in the denominator. Again in the denominator of the after decimal digit, there is one place. So you can replace 0 in the numerator. Those two zeros gets cancelled and it is left out with 24 by 48. So 24 ones are 24, 24 twos are 48. Therefore the ratio is 1 by 2. And the other corresponding sides ratio is AD by PS. Length of AD is 2.1 and length of PS is 4.2. It is also a similar ratio like this, 2.4 by 4.8. There are equal number of digits after the decimal place in both the numerator and in the denominator. So I can ignore and write it as 21 by 42, which is again equal to 1 by 2. There is a note when you write the corresponding ratios. Keep in mind that when you write ABCD side at first in the numerator, in every ratio you have to place the sides of ABCD quadrilateral only. When you compare this, suppose if you are taking the corresponding side of RS at first and CD in the denominator, this is not applicable. You cannot take in such a manner. Now when you compare all the ratios, see all the ratios are equal to 1 by 2. I said if two ratios are equal, then we call those as proportional. They Therefore, the ratios are equal. AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to CD by RS is equal to AD by PS. All the ratios are equal. Therefore, all these are in proportion. So, it satisfies the second condition also. Which are the two conditions? The corresponding angles are equal, as I have written here, and the corresponding sides are proportional. Therefore, quadrilateral ABCD is similar to quadrilateral PQRS. Other example we shall consider. Here there are two squares. It is not a square, I am sorry. There are two quadrilaterals ABCD and PQRS. One fine thing you can notice, I have represented perpendicular sign here for each angle. If I represent this perpendicular sign, it means to say that these angles are equal to 90 degree. Immediately don't come to the conclusion that it is a square. In square, all angles are equal and all sides are equal. In the first figure, it is a square. But in the second figure, it is not a square, it is a rectangle. And at one stretch we can say these two figures are not similar, but yet we have to prove it logically. All the angles are equal to 90 degree. We will not show this measurement when this perpendicular devotion is shown in the figure, but yet I am showing you. First condition to say the figures are polynomial, corresponding angles are equal. Are the corresponding angles are equal? Let us check. Angle A is equal to angle P. Angle B is equal to angle Q. Angle C is equal to angle R. And angle D is equal to angle. Yes, our first condition is satisfied. Corresponding angles are equal. The next game is how to check the corresponding sides ratio. Let me write here in quadrilateral A, B, C, D and P, Q, R, S. Corresponding angle A is equal to P, B is equal to Q, C is equal to R and D is equal to S. So first part is over. At once we cannot say it is a similar. The second condition should also be satisfied. What are the second condition? Let us identify the corresponding sides. Corresponding side to AB is PQ. Length of AB is 3 and length of PQ is 3.5. So 3 by 35. The decimal is in the denominator. After decimal point, there is a single digit in the denominator. So many zeros has to be placed in the numerator. Okay. Is it divisible by the same multiple? Yes, of course it is divisible by 5. So 5 6 are 5 7s are the simplest form of this ratio is 6 by 7. The other ratio of the corresponding side is BC by QR. BC is 3 and QR is also 3. 3 by 3 is 1. Further, we did not consider another pair of corresponding sides. Why? The first ratio is 6 by 7 and the second ratio is 1. Both are not equal. Ratios are not equal. Therefore, the two figures are not similar. AB by PQ is not equal to BC by QR. Therefore, quadrilateral ABCD is not similar to PQRS. See, if you have to say the two figures are similar, it is must both the condition. But in the second example, it satisfied only one of the conditions. If it satisfies one condition, you cannot agree them as a similar figures. In other case, you can get the other example wherein corresponding sides ratios may be equal, but corresponding angles are not equal. Even in that condition also, the figures are not similar. Children, go through the exercise problem. If you have any doubts, you can clarify through your WhatsApp. Thank you.